Concentrate. Be ready. Green, green, green.
I'll take it. We can slot behind the same G. No, we can't. Close door from that BMW. He won Class 2 last year, this guy behind.
Car left, clear left, left side, clear left.
Preston is now leading.
Go on, Ferrari, stay in there, stay in there.
On your right. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Incident in turn 6.
It's Nathan behind us. I don't mind giving the position up to my esports teammate. If he goes up the inside, I'll just say to my line. Again, thinking of the bigger picture here, thinking of class win, Chris Kirk is coming up, class T.
On your left. Clear left.
That was a hell of a dive.
Car left. Clear left.
Wow, fair play, Chris Kirk. Right, now we've got class T's. That was a hell of a move. Welcome, Kels. Welcome, Pete. Welcome, Stevie G. Off Raider. Oh, is that right with Jim? Okay. Right, let's keep an eye on the green Ferrari. There's a lot of movement here. I feel like there might be a big one.
P14.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Go on, Nathan.
On your left.
There's an incident in turn 5. You think it might be Kirk?
Clear left.
Well, it took a bit of damage there. Hopefully not. Oh no, it got steering damage. Steering wheel is fighting me ever so slightly. Are we outside pit window? Yeah, I was trying to move by Chris Kirk, but I think, didn't he get into a tangle with Nathan there? I'm a bit worried that we took a bit of damage there for sure.
144.7.
It looks like we can pit anytime we want. We can pit anytime we want.
P11. We're looking all right here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth.
Left side. Hold your line.
Stupid move.
Still there. Clear left.
No idea who this guy is.
Don't
Never
let him
racing
get away.
for us. Just let him go. Yeah, team contact on that one. Oh no. The Kireth Esports drivers. Oh, big crash.
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Dix.
Yeah, Tom Dix off. We can pit whenever we want. I believe. We need to put, at this rate, we need to put 40 laps of fuel in. Probably 41 or 42 to account to white flag, which is what we got. We're looking pretty good at the moment, dare I say.
distracted. Defend your position.
Right, Ben Bennyworth behind. We're still at the top of Class 2, but James Fremont is 2.3 seconds behind. He's a very, very sensible driver, drives in cars, like real-world cars, karts as well, and on sim racing, so he knows his stuff. How's the race going so far, chat? I mean, I'm a bit worried about how much time we're losing down the straight last lap, but maybe it's very slip dependent with this setup.
That's the fastest lap of the race.
See if we can stick with Patrick here. Battle ahead. It could be huge points for us, huge points in the championship. Because you bet over the course of the next 12 months, we're going to have races where we end up in that turn 1 chaos, the wrong way around or upside down. It's going to happen. So we need the good results now to pay for those. And also sets a bit of a precedent in the championship. I mean, wouldn't it be absolutely mad if we got a karting ground, a free karting ground out of this? It'd be absolutely insane. That is what we're racing for. This is no joke.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
Nathan's been back up. Okay, you get a fast repair here, so you may as well pit. 42 should cover us, I believe. Side by side ahead. But yeah, some of the best racing we had last year in GT Sport was in the Club 100 League with Super GT, Roswell, Nathan, and I'm convinced that this is going to be some of the best racing we have on the channel this year. It's going to be in this iRacing League. So get to know the names, get to know their personalities, because we're going to be racing them a lot.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Preston and Lau with a 46.1. Don't know what we've done.
The guy in front has just done a 144.5. You've just done a 144.9.
Wow, we were well quicker than the front two there then. They must be fighting hard. In fact, guy in front of me, is that a fast lap of the race? 44.5? So Patrick's on the move. The cool thing about this championship is we can do practice together with Nathan, we can stream that, we can learn about where the car's strong, where it's not strong. There's going to be an IndyCar round at Indianapolis. There's going to be touring car rounds. There's going to be Mazda rounds. There's going to be F3 rounds. There's going to be a NASCAR round. Going to go through every discipline and work out just in these classes who are the best drivers. Who's in V14? I see you. I see what you've done there. So it looks like Nathan's moving back up. But it's James Fremont who I'm really concerned about. We want to put some pace between us and James. Carrying a bit more speed into there, so there's more chance I can lose it. This hasn't been a great lap. We've lost slip. Ben Bennyworth behind doesn't have slip. But I think there's going to be a three-way fight ahead of us, so hopefully we can catch up again. And we're not a million miles off the leaders. I mean, they're not even going into turn 1 yet, so yeah. Really happy so far. It's very close ahead of us there. Oh, big crash.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Montgomery.
Montgomery's round. And that might be the leaders there. That's the leaders on the other side of the horseshoe. Wow. You know what, chat? We're not like... We are very close to that. P10 now. Cameron Watson in P7 looks like he had an issue. He might have gone off the track. Can't see anything. Careful.
P10.
Lifted off there. When do we pit, chat? I mean, if we think we got damage, we should pit earlier, but I feel good, I feel comfortable in the car. But we've got 8 laps remaining. Nathan's moving back up. Okay, we can't afford to mess up our pit. And I'm just going to put one more litre in as well, just to be really safe on the white flag.
The gap in front is now 1.4.
1.4 to Patrick and Kireth. They're going to fight. Thanks, Julian. Rare, am I doing the MK 24 hours? I would like to, actually. I did it with Club 100 drivers last year. If I'm going to do it, I need to really build up my karting fitness, because I haven't been karting for ages. I need to get kart fit. Right, visual says another 4 laps. Sounds sensible, to be honest.
The next car is Hansen.
We can still throw it all away. That's the thing about iRacing, is it's constantly a battle with yourself, the car, and the track. And then you bring in your opponents into play. Might be just getting a little bit of slip, possibly. Question is, the big question, chat. If you want, right, hang on a second. Let me get the track map up for you. By the way, if the track map isn't working, do let me know and I'll just refresh it. There you go. That should always be working for you, chats, to give you that info on where we are and where the other cars are. It shows on my screen, but it doesn't always show on the screen. Right, the question is, if we pit, where does it put us? Does it put us back into traffic or behind everyone? Oh, you marshaled last time, nice. I'm going to be down more at Daytona Sandown Park, I think. That's kind of my favourite track. Also like how I can wear my 360 camera, although I broke my 360 camera at Club 100 twice.
Behind is now 1.6.
Destroyed it. Rip to the 360. I really enjoyed the karting content I've been able to make with that camera. It's just... yeah, that was cool. Enjoyed the karting stuff. Wow, the leaders are so close, aren't they? And we're getting caught by Charlie Somerset. Load the car up on the brakes. We're not going to undercut anyone because we're not taking on new tyres. There's no such thing as an undercut here. It's simply a question, when do we want to pit and how much do we want to put in? So another 5 laps will take us to the halfway mark. Yeah, Nathan's really moving back up, isn't he? With Chris Kirk, I think, in tow. They're just making their way through the Class 2s. Don't know how many instant points we have here to spare, but... oh, we got 60, we got loads. That is a lot of that is too many, I think. Right, Charlie Summers has really caught us up.
Christopher, passing on the left.
I don't want to come out in traffic though. I'd rather people behind me pit. Will we do?
Your lap time was 146.0.
Right, let's let this guy go. Just take the left here, not interested in fighting this.
Right side.
That's why I went off in Daytona 24 hours.
Clear right.
And I think we're going to box this lap.
Don't panic.
Because I wonder if we have a bit of damage, I don't know, but we'll use the fast repair and we'll find out. And if we do get stuck behind anyone, they're going to have to pit within 5 laps, so it's not the end of the world. So let's do that. Let's do that, chat. Let's box. Don't know where our pit guy is, so we'll come into the pits nice and steady. James Fremont is 6.5 behind, so we've got a 6.5 buffer to keep P1 in our class, which is the big picture.
The gap to Summers ahead is now 0.7.
And if we're going to do well this year, we've got to think about the big picture. So we're going to box. Take slow into the pits, actually.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Christopher, don't defend against me. I'm laps behind you, so I'm not going to do your race.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
I hate pit stops. Only stuff can go wrong in a pit stop. You can't race anyone. You can't win any time as far as I'm concerned. You can only ruin your race. I don't like pit stops.
Exit's clear. Push.
Right, Alan Kireth ahead of us. We should be able to get past him. We have actually come out into a bit of traffic here. He's a lap down, Alan. Does car weight make a difference? Yeah, it does. So optimally, you go all the way to the end of your tank, but I think we might have had a bit of damage as well. So decided to use our fast repair. Wasn't the fastest pit stop either because of the slowdown and whatnot, so we'll see what the gap is to James Fremont when he pits. Navigate lap car now. The thing I really don't like about a iRacing pit stop is that you don't see your pit man until very late. It's really stupid. That should be the one thing that's rendered. Like, don't render other stuff, just render my pit guy, please.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
P22.
I was wondering if that was going to happen or if I was going to have to go around the outsides. Right, here's David Whitehouse, aka the Motorsport Magpie. Golby's in the pits. Damien Wong, who I raced with. I raced with Damien Wong in Club 100 about 10 years ago. Makes you all old. Teenagers. Here is Mr. Whitehouse. How do you think it's going to shake out, chat? Come on, turn in. It's like a big battle for position here. Look at the gap at the front, chat. 1, 2, 3 within a tenth. Just absolutely obscene. And they're not lapping quickly because they're fighting so much. It's like Davis got past. Right, they should have to pit within 3 laps or so. This is what I didn't want to happen, is what's happened. We've come out in traffic And it's risky because this is for position. They're fully entitled to defend as much as they want.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.6.
I just really hope they pit. They're not going to. Okay, Simon's in. Nice. So we've got David. See you, Espen. Thanks for dropping that like. Appreciate it.
P21. That was a 146.0. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Great race this. Big GT3 field. Strategy.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe. It looks like Alan.
I think Alan said he was pitting, so not sure what that's about. Just having to control the oversteer there with my right foot. That's true, they've got less fuel, so we can just slip them. I think ultimately we've just got quite a bit more pace. So do we fight and risk it, or do we sit? That's Simon, I think, getting out the way. Don't know if he knows that there's one more coming.
On your right. Clear right.
That's a bit of a tricky one. I didn't want to dive in on David. That wasn't going to help anyone. But I didn't want to brake early enough that we were going to get... Right, Kireth, Bennyworth, Parry in. So it seems like a big pit window right now, chat. Maximum in, Fremont in. Let's see where Fremont comes out then. The gap was 6.5 seconds. We'll try and go for the move around the outside David Whitehouse here.
There's a car exiting the pit. Heads
Don't
up.
think he's going to be that compliant, but...
Left side. Clear left.
Oh, yes.
P15.
Cheers, David.
That's half distance. We think
Appreciate
about
it.
12 laps of fuel remaining.
I think David knows we're on different strats, so he could have thought it, but he didn't. Right. How far behind is Fremont going to be? Chris Hansen is 10.5 up the road, so that gap has increased quite significantly. Fremont 6.6 behind, so the gap there has stayed the same. Okay. So we've negotiated the pit stop. I believe we're going to have enough fuel to the end and a whole white flag lap if we needed it. And we're still ahead of our championship rival in round one of the championship, so I'll take that. P1 is fuel saving, okay. Are they not pitted yet? Have they all pitted? Where are they on track?
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap.
They haven't pitted yet. Surely they're going really long on fuel. Right, here's David behind us flashing the lights, but don't think it's going to matter. More people pitting ahead of us. My car in the pits, Tom Dix in the pits. I think Tom Dix was behind us, right? Because he span around. I think, so we'll see. But the front three... I think someone pitted out the front three. Was it Matthew Graham might have been in that front three? Or Steve Hicks? You can probably tell better than me, chat. I should probably concentrate a bit more on the
There's
racing.
a car leaving the pits. .14th. That lap was a 146.1.
Remember, we were
Sector 3 is
P10,
0.6
but it's a
off the
possibility
pace.
that someone could have pitted earlier than us. So we were never truly P10, that's possible. Could also be the case that we'll gain more time to pistol. Right, Tom Dix is ahead of us. I'm pretty sure Tom Dix was behind us. I might have got that wrong. Bit wide there. David is... We know David can fuel save impressively because of what he did at Daytona. Right, the front three might be in, or at least Michael Preston's in. Josh Ladd and Sam Sanders going again. So the 9,000 iRacing man is really stretching out the fuel, which is very impressive. think I shifted up there too early. This Ferrari really has nothing to give me in 6th gear. It's going to be the kind of car where I can use to be defensive in.
It's now 26 Celsius. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.8.
Right. Nathan is 8.2 seconds behind, and he's got 15 minutes.
Incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Hart.
My car.
P12.
Up one more to P12. Can't see where my car is. I think David Whitehouse must have jumped in the pits. The gap to James Fremont is now quite a bit, actually. It's quite a bit we've gained on James Fremont. Nathan Maximum, the car behind us. He'll 100% have a point to prove.
Left side. Clear left.
Thanks, Ian. He won't want to let his esports boss, if you can call it that, beat him. And I wouldn't live that down. Right, front two are in. They've impressively stretched that. Means I'll have to take on a lot less fuel than I have, so just... That is pretty mad fuel saving they've done there. Impressive.
The gap to Dix ahead is now 7.7.
Right, with P12 now.
Sanders is now in the lead.
Patrick Pisquet has really rocketed up there, hasn't he? And I can't think of any drivers there that I know of that still need to pit. I mean, so this might be our position, P12. 8 seconds behind Tom Dix, and we just lose so much on the straight.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
.46.6 for us. Issue for Nathan, it seems. Issue for Nathan. Can you confirm, chat? It looks like Nathan has either been overtaken or he's had a big moment. And by that I mean a crash. Baz, I know you're on Nathan watch. Remember, the grids get reversed from 20th for the next race, so I think if that makes sense, I don't understand, but we would start P8 at the moment in that race. Don't put it past Nathan to be wily and know that it's reverse grid of 20, and therefore he won't be too bothered about going back there. He's racing with James Fremont now, I think.
The gap behind is now 8.2.
8.2 to the gap behind. Made an error, okay, back to P15. So now the gap from us to Ben Bennyworth is 8 seconds, so that was our gap to Nathan a lap or two ago, so I'm happy with that. There's going to be about 5 laps to go, so Ben Bennyworth would need to make up more than a second a lap on me.
Incident in turn 1. We think it might be Summers.
Charlie Summers had a big moment here, because him dropping down the relative like a stone.
P11.
He's had to pit, or maybe he's going to pit. Maybe he went really long. Maybe Charlie Summers went really long, which is impressive, but also good news at the same time. Back up to P11. Back up to P11, nice. I can't stop looking at those standings, chat. I'm glued to the drama in the standings.
The car in front of us is now Dix.
Tom Dix and Mike Hart looks to be having a good battle. So I feel like in terms of the stage of this race, we had the start. I think right at the start we were aggressive, which was good. We were really aggressive. And then a few laps in, we started to be a bit strategic. We let a couple of drivers go that were class 1, not to lose time. Then we got into a groove and we decided to pit. So we pit early, did that strategy. Bear with me.
The gap to Dix.
Then we came out, we had to make some overtakes and
seconds.
work our way through the traffic. And then we've just got ourselves into a groove, and now it's time for the last 4 laps or so. We've just got to protect that lead, or that gap to Ben Bennyworth. Looks like Charlie Summers is still in the pit, so he's had a big moment there. He should have a fast repair. So I think, chat, this is going to be a horrendous mistake. I think we're going to keep a hold of this P12. P11, I mean. How do we get P11? I'm not really on top of things, am I, with the chopping and changing? Just so easy to make a mistake around here on the power. But I do know this track like the back of my hands now. And the objective is to get other tracks, other real-world tracks, up to this standard on iRacing and GT Sport and ACCs. Talking Bathurst, talking Silverstone, talking Sebring, talking Suzuka, Imola, Monza, Catalonia, Spa, talking all these big tracks. We want to get them to this level where we feel comfortable and we know when to push, we know when to fuel save, we know when to look after the tyres. Ben and Nathan fighting, that's good news for us. That's really good news for us. It's very close to the top as well. That's keeping me up to date, chat, on the events. Crew Chief is, I think at the top is saying 6 laps to go. I don't think it's going to be 6, chat. I think it's going to be more like...
The gap to Dix ahead is now 8.7.
Less than 6. I don't know. We might have put a little bit more fuel in, but I'd rather do that. Look at the battle ahead. 9th and 10th going in side by side. Just got to keep focused now. Welcome Martin King. Welcome Nuno Gomez. Keep focused and take home maximum points for round 1. This will be maximum points for us in the championship. Does not get better than that if we can pull it off. And it's great progress for us because last year we were class 2 and we were never able to mix it like this, really, for anyone who was watching. We couldn't mix it this high up, so yes, it's a strong track for us. We know the car, but so far we're making hay. 34 minutes on the clock. Race ends around the 40-minute mark. What's the name of the standings? It is, thanks for the sub there, you know. It's iRacing SDK. It's not one of the most popular ones, but you do get a lot of info from it. Which you do have to pay £10 a month, but I 100% think it's worth it for the stream. Exactly, so you bet we will. You bet we will. This is a championship that's going to go all the way. And we're going to work out who's looking strong, who's not looking strong. We're going to have some really bad rounds. We're going to get taken out in turn 1, and we're just going to have to keep driving to get as many points as possible.
Turn 1, it looks like Elliott.
That's Jay Elliott. You may have seen
That was a 146.5.
me race with on
turn 2.
GT
You think
Sport.
It might be Elliott.
So Elliott's having a lot of fun.
0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, there's not many places. There's not many streamers who do kind of championships like this. It's normally just like a one and done. I know FIA on GT Sport, but it's not quite the same because it's a different lobby each time. This is going to be the same drivers over the course of the year, just like our karting championship. And the same in karting, you get to know the other drivers and you get to know where they're fast, where they're not fast. And you can kind of assess your progress against them. Right, here's Jay Elliott. We don't want to end up with a Jay Elliott-sized banana skin here. Thanks, Martin. The funny thing is, I've been grinding on YouTube since day one. Just uploading. I aim to upload something every day if I can. So you know that if you subscribe, there's going to be something for you every day if you want to watch it. And I know a lot of people that in my community that also really go on YouTube and stream a lot, make videos a lot, and don't get that recognition. I'm lucky now that the channel's growing that
Fucking hell, son.
it just gets more reach. But part of the Kireth Esports thing, and for example, working with JBay Racing, he's had a great uptick this week in subs. He's got a load of new subscribers because we're working together on the track guides. Is I think a really cool thing. Me giving back to the community, trying to also grow people in the community that are working very, very, very hard. Yeah, YouTubers gotta.
The guy in front is Hart.
Definitely got to work really hard. If you don't like late nights, don't do YouTube. It's also a little bit unfair, like just one big video can make it for you, and if you don't get that big video, you never get it. Or
7.8 seconds.
it's not very, I guess you could say, meritocratic like that. Just trying to get into a groove now, not overthink it, not try and seize up. Oh, nice, Martin. How is it on Twitch, in Twitchland? I'll be honest, the Twitch interface kind of confuses me a bit. Thanks for the sub there. Lemon Tech, I think it was. I probably didn't read that correctly. Yeah, Twitch kind of confuses me. I like YouTube. YouTube is... I use YouTube all the time before I was streaming, so I kind of understand it. But I'd love to do different stuff, and maybe Twitch would be posting different stuff. Right, not going to be white flag, is it? So there will be 2 laps to go, which is going to be great for us. We've got 4 laps. Hey, Fast Ginger. I don't think it's been confirmed as delayed, unless it has. I know there was some fake news going around. My view would be, if it hasn't been delayed, great. If it has been delayed, they always get delayed. We'll do some iRacing. But I haven't seen anything, so I can't really comment. But I'm going to comment anyway.
146.2. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Right, 2 laps to go. I always flick left there on the left, just in case someone's coming out, because you've still got a moment you can avoid them. Yeah, but at the risk of sounding like... I don't know what the word is, but unless you see it on my channel that it's been delayed, don't trust anyone saying it's been delayed. I don't know what the word I'm trying to say is, like... But I guarantee you that if I put a video out that's delayed, I will be 100% sure that it's been delayed, and I'll have checked it and verified it, and you'll know that. Whereas anyone can tweet stuff or repost stuff or whatnot. Oh, nice one. Is that for me, Fast Ginger? You repping me up. Appreciate it. Being repped. It's Fast Ginger. Right, this will be white flag. Faux show.
7.2 seconds.
Oh, Samsung's in the pits. P4 in the pits. P4 in the pits.
Push. We can get this position.
Surely he's too far ahead. Surely. But why is P7 in the pits? He must have underfueled. He must have been in so much fuel saving. It's going to be a very short splash and dash, you would imagine. Where is he?
P6 has gone off in.
There he is. He's moving. This could be close. This could be really close.
One more lap to go.
There he is.
Your last lap time was at 146.1.
Gone a bit deep on the push. Where is he? Still under Conditions no, he's going to get away. Okay, fine. That might have been a big accident, actually, if we come out at the same time. So we'll count our lucky stars there, maybe. We don't need that extra position. Oh, Discord is back up. Nice. Yeah, I'm the unofficial, official GT7 news source. Which is why I find it interesting when I talk about stuff like... When I say, oh, wouldn't it be cool if there were bigger grids? I think everyone knows that I'm not saying there's going to be bigger grids. I'm saying if there were going to be bigger grids, there's still a possibility it could happen, even if it's unlikely. This is what it would do to the game. And if you look at how they patched GT Sport, you know, Spa was patched in, Red Bull Ring was patched in, Wet Weather was patched in. I'm pretty sure
ahead is increasing.
There's going to be a lot of stuff they patch in. Think about PSVR2, which isn't out yet. That's going to have to be patched in.
I'm coming to you, Preston.
Right, let's just get us over the line. Whoa, right, there we go. You think Sam did? I think he. It was a very short pit stop. I think he ran out of fuel.
Leading the race.
Josh Ladd, Steve X, Michael Preston, front 3.
There's a big mess in turn 1.
There we go, chat. It's going to be a P11 in the first race. I will take it.
P11. That's it. We're done.
Let's get out before someone slams into us. Whoa. Wow. Okay.
Kireth, Class 2 winner. Josh Ladd, Class 1 winner.
Thank you. P1. P1 chat. There we go. Wow, an actual P1 in our class. An actual P1 in our class.